War Thunder's getting another interceptor for the U.S. on its next event, the Skyguard event. I'm Old Dead Man, your host. Welcome to the channel and welcome to War Thunder's website. Let's go and take a look at the F-106A. The Convair F-106A Delta Dart was an all-weather interceptor produced for the U.S. military by the now-defunct Convair Corporation. A further development of the F-102 Delta Dagger, the aircraft was larger with more powerful engines and redesigned air inlets for better supersonic performance. First flight of the prototype was in 1956, but the performance was kind of lackluster compared to the hype that had been marketed with, so the U.S. Air Force reduced their order from 1,000 to 350 units. The F-106 served only with the United States and was never exported, though during its service the U.S. flew over Germany and South Korea. Interesting story, in 1970, an F-106 entered a flat spin over Montana. The pilot ejected, which actually caused the aircraft to stabilize and recover, and it flew until it finally made a soft belly landing in a cornfield. The aircraft was in fact shipped back, lightly damaged, and was repaired and returned to service with a new nickname, the Cornfield Bomber. This is actually an aircraft that is still on display in a museum. In 1972, an upgrade project titled Project Six Shooter improved visibility with a cockpit with no metal bracing, added an optical gun sight, and, of course, an M61 Vulcan 20mm cannon. The aircraft was withdrawn from main service in the early 80s, having never seen combat, with secondary uses with the National Guard and other functions like NASA experimentation continuing until 1998. Some units were in fact converted into target drones and designated QF-106A, with the last drone destroyed in 1998. A variety of upgrade projects were contemplated for the F-106, two-seat versions with better radar and fire control, one with look-down, shoot-down capability, and even one that was intended to launch satellites. None of these versions made it out of the planning stage except for the F-106B, which was a two-seat combat-capable training version that was basically an A model in every other respect. Consider it the family wagon for the model. The F-106A was 70 feet 8 inches long, 20 feet 3 inches tall, 38 feet 3-inch wingspan, and weighed in at 34,510 pounds gross weight, or a little bit more than me after a couple of Big Macs. It was powered by a single Pratt & Whitney J75 P17 afterburning turbojet that produced 16,100 pound-feet of dry thrust for a top speed of Mach 2.3 or 1,325 knots. It was armed with a 20mm M61A1 Vulcan 6-barreled rotary cannon and up to 4 AIM-4 Falcon missiles. The previous version of the plane could also carry the Air-2A Genie nuclear-armed rocket, but not while also carrying the M61 cannon. It was crewed by a single pilot. In War Thunder, the F-106A will be joining the U.S. Rank 6 event vehicle tree, complete in its upgraded configuration with M61A1 cannon. It will be the prize for the Skyguard event starting on August 13th. Speaking of, if you want the F-106A, get ready to grind. This will be a 7-stage event requiring 35,000 mission points every 2 days from August 13th through 27th. The non-tradable coupon will get you this aircraft on the completion of the 7th stage. Other prizes include 3 emblems and a special camouflage. If you want to sell it on the marketplace, you'll need to earn 600,000 total mission points during the event, not quite double the grind to get an upgrade for your coupon. If you want to bust out the credit card, though, you can buy the stages for 999 golden eagles each, with reduced prices if you complete 85 and 95% of each stage. So 7,000 GE, or roughly about $50 out of pocket. So let me know what you think of the F-106A and the upcoming event. Are you excited? I actually find this aircraft rather interesting. That said, I don't expect it to be particularly robust with a lack of infrared missiles and the AIM-4 missiles really never being all that hot shots as far as the dogfighting situations. So Overall, interesting aircraft. I think it's awesome. We're getting another Century Series aircraft, but I don't see it as being any kind of a must-have unless you just happen to be one of those collectors that's got to have everything. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me that old thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video.